What's good, YouTube? It's your boy J Dog, and I am back with another Call of Duty video. It's been a minute since I uploaded a video, but for today's video, we are going to be comparing controller versus mouse and keyboard and which is better in Warzone. We are going to be talking about aim assist, short range, medium range, and long range. So to get started, let's first talk about aim assist. So when it comes to aim assist, I noticed something in the gulag a few days ago, and I know this is Cold War, but it works exactly the same. Now, I don't know if you could tell right there, but I'm just moving left to right. I'm not aiming at all. I'm just using straight movements and nothing else. And the aim assist is very, very strong. I never realized how strong it was until I started playing PC, but just look at how it locks on when you are moving left to right. This is while I'm aiming, it starts locking on before you're even on the body, which is pretty crazy. You just have to make a very small adjustment. You're basically fighting against aim assist when you're trying to aim because it's basically aiming for you. It's literally what aim assist is doing. It will aim for you, which is kind of crazy. I mean, that's why the most trashiest of the trashiest players will kill you sometimes, but I mean, just look at that. Actually quite ridiculous. But yeah, with time to kill being very short in Call of Duty and there being maybe not in Warzone, but a lot more close range action, I definitely think controller has an advantage because of aim assist. I don't know what happened right there. Probably the obstacles and whatnot. You lose aim assist. Sometimes you will lose aim assist. Like Superstore, you lose aim assist a lot. Don't know why. Never really understood why aim assist gets lost, but it definitely does happen. Now, there are moments where mouse and key are helpful in close range fights. For example, there are times where you may have multiple targets and you're shooting at one of them and the enemy jumps in front of them, runs across your screen. Your crosshairs are going to lock on to the second guy, which is not a good thing. I hate this because there are times where I could have probably downed the first guy and at least attempted to get the second guy. But like I said before, you're fighting against aim assist. So while I'm trying to shoot at the original target, I am being forced to track the secondary target, which is not a good thing. Aim assist, it's very nice, but there are times like this where it is a bad thing. Now, for medium range fights, you start to add the element of recoil. Yes, your guns always have recoil, but it's not a huge issue at close range. I think that if two equally same skilled players are fighting each other, one is on mouse and keyboard and the other is on controller, I think the fight is pretty balanced in my opinion. Mouse and key does have the ability to be more precise and have a better chance of hitting all headshots. But a controller player who can make small adjustments and control recoil at the same time at the medium range will be able to do the same thing. And also, it's probably just not likely. I mean, those are the top tier players who are able to just aim, shoot 10 bullets, and hit 10 bullets in the head. You're not going to see that a lot unless, I mean, we are talking about Warzone. There are cheaters everywhere. This is a pretty good example of a medium to long range fight. I wouldn't say it's fully long range, but aim assist might initially lock onto the character for me. I mean, all I have to do is really aim in that way, but once you're aimed in like this, aim assist isn't as strong as it is in the close range fights. Like I said, if this guy was on mouse and key, I have the better angles. I have the better skill in my opinion, but I'm able to just fry him. I mean, he didn't even hit me one time. It was cake work, easy money. Right here is a good example of being able to have that fine control with mouse and key. He gets a few shots on me. I'm able to flick to him before I'm even down 2 armor plates, which is definitely an advantage of mouse and keyboard. You're able to flick on people very fast, do a full quick turn on them. Like I'm see here, it's just bam. You could probably do that on controller, but me personally, I play on a low sense on controller, and it's easier to have better aim with low sense. High sense players, they're cracked at that. Right here, you can see I just flicked to his head. Um, on controller, I honestly probably lose that fight because of my low sense. I'm loving mouse and key right now. I've only been playing for about 6 months, but I like being in more control of my actions than being limited and fighting against something that is at a lot of times very, very frustrating. Now, when it comes to long range, I think we can all agree that mouse and key has a significant advantage over controller. Recoil control is insane on mouse and keyboard, especially in Call of Duty, because guns in Call of Duty have little recoil as it is. If I'm using a gun like the FFAR, Kilo, or M4, I'm able to manage the recoil of these guns so they have little to no recoil with mouse and keyboard. I've been a controller player for about 14 years, and being able to control recoil really, really well at long ranges on mouse and keyboard is probably the biggest thing I've noticed next to aim assist when comparing the two devices. Controller has the short range advantage with aim assist, and mouse and key has the long range. Another thing I like about mouse and keyboard over controller is your ability to readjust your aim a lot quicker. Uh, if say you're looking to your left, like I am here, and the guy is about to jump out to the right, which doesn't happen, but let's just say it did, you're able to adjust so fast that it's almost going to be like you were looking at each other at the same time and shooting at each other at the same time. So there was no advantage over each other. Now, to say which is better, mouse and keyboard or controller, to be honest, it's situational. I think controller has more advantage in close range engagements, and anything from like a far medium to straight long range fight, PC has the advantage over. I personally like mouse and keyboard better because I'm trying to get good at it and I feel more in control over what's going on, and I feel like I can take my skill level to the next level. That's which is why I switched to mouse and keyboard. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if so, drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe, and enjoy the rest of y'all days. Peace.